What's up, guys? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from Bowler X Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes, where today honestly, you guys, if you're doing this thing, if you are doing this, you're killing your game. You're killing your release, and you're making yourself the most inconsistent person in bowling. And you could be so much better if you would just stop pulling the ball down from the top of the swing. When it gets to the top of the swing, if you stop pulling it down, you can get yourself into a much better position. So we're going to talk about that and a couple other things here in a minute, so stay tuned. All right, so one of the biggest problems that a lot of people have is when they're trying to get to the inside part of the ball, they can't get there. And the reason they can't get there is because of two things. This left arm pulls back behind them, and this shoulder goes forward, which then makes your hand go on top of the ball like this. And the other thing is when they get to the top of the swing, they pull it down. And when they pull it down, their hand goes to the outside as well. And your shoulders shut down. And you got to think of the other thing. Here's one more thing here. When you pull it down, it's very hard to get your hand and keep your hand underneath the ball. So you get to here, and you're here. When you pull down, now your hand collapses and goes to the top just like this. We don't want that. You don't want to get here and then go to the top side, and now you're spinning it off the top there. So you want to make sure it gets here and it just falls, and you can keep your hand up underneath the ball the entire way. And then also when you're getting there and you get lower, that makes it easier to get your hand under the ball as well. So when you're doing this is a real quick video. It's just a reminder, because I know a lot of people are working on these things. Get this shoulder to stay out in front of you. Get yourself something like this if you have to. Go to Marshall's or whatever. Find these. You can find these things very cheap at some places. I think I got this for $5. A little kettlebell. Just hold on to a little light 2-pound, 5-pound kettlebell, and then when you're bowling, you keep that out in front of you, so that way this doesn't whip back behind you. Because as soon as this one goes back, your right shoulder has to go forward, or your bowling shoulder has to go forward. So it whips. So we want to keep this out in front, and just like this, so that way we can keep our shoulders and our chest open. You've got to keep everything going towards your target. That's another thing we're going to talk about, is the angle that your swing should be, and it should not always be front to back all the way. It can't be. If you're trying to get the ball to go left or right some, that swing has to come behind you just a little bit, or your body has to open up, is what I mean. Your body opens up towards your target. So just keep these things in mind. Keep this shoulder under control, and then don't pull down with the swing. Just let it fall right into the slot. Let it fall down into your swing so you can do what you want with your hand. Do those things, and I promise you'll get better. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Take care.